What's going on, everybody? James here, redoptionagency.com. 21 years selling on eBay. Boom. Feels like things are picking up. They're rolling a little bit. Weird. Whew. Hopefully everybody's having some good sales. Hopefully eBay's not being too torturous for you guys. Yesterday was great. A great sales day for me. I ended up doing over $1,200, so that's good. Yesterday was a pretty cool day. I only got like 50 items listed because I went to the bins twice. Spent like $300 in the morning and about $150 in the evening. And Kristen, as you know her as a Rule Squirrel here on YouTube, she invited me to come over and do the thrifting challenge with her. So you'll see that on her video. I didn't do no video over there. I usually get too into what I'm doing and don't take the time to make videos at the bins. So she's got all that footage, so I'll share that in the community and on Facebook and such when she gets that together. But that was fun. Good meeting her for the first time. She's actually from this area, even though she lives in Colorado. So, but yeah, so this might be a lengthy video. Adrian came down last night before he went to bed and pulled a bunch for me. But I've got 46 orders. So I've got some we'll go ahead and ship here. And then I got to pull the rest. So this will be kind of like a two-style video in one, if you will. And so I got 46 items, total of $1,134 worth of merchandise. That's what, about $24 an order, so that's good. That's good. It's higher than where I'm usually at. So I know there was a couple of lots. I know one of them was kind of a good mix lot. I saw like different things, a pair of pants and a bunch of other different things. So I'm curious to see what all is in that lot. And a very cool distressed hat. And I told you guys before, distressed hats most people are like, oh, I ain't touching that, I ain't buying that, and they'll sell for good, better money than a normal hat. Even though I took an offer lower on this one, or no, my sale kicked in, that's what it was. Because I did the 30% off. I'm doing the 30% off sale. But, so I think I got like $20 out of this hat, and you'll be like, oh, you got 20 out of that? If you don't already know. But, yeah, cool stuff. And then first, too, I got an email from a company who wants to sponsor one of my videos that I would actually accept. I get them all the time, but when I kind of do a quick check, it's nothing that I would be like, woohoo about. So I'm not going to push anything or even wear anything that I wouldn't do myself or be excited about. But I just did a quick search or look at the website, and I'm like, ooh, those are some kick-ass graphics. They're a graphic t-shirt company and very cool designs. And I'm like, okay, I've never done a sponsorship before. So I emailed them back and go, I'm interested if you can give me more detailed information. And then I want to do more research on the brand and stuff and see how they operate and what have you. Because the last thing I would want to do is push like the next FTX on you guys, right? Or plus it'd have to be a shirt I would want to wear, and I would wear constantly, even if I didn't say, hey, buy this shirt from ABC. Something that I would just wear on my own. So, all right, bye.
Don't forget the Kohl's bill that's on the counter, and then that lottery ticket.
Gotcha.
Mega's up really high if you want to get some.
Okay. All right, so we are at 7 a.m. I couldn't sleep last night. Adrian brought me home a Slurpee late. I'm like, oh, great. So I got through about half of it. I'm like, let's just dump the rest. I guess I had too much caffeine before bed because I'm like laying there. I was falling asleep watching TV, and once I turned the TV off, I'm like wide awake. I'm like, bad decision to drink the Slurpee that late. But that's all right. At least I got up early. All right. So let's get into this and get this stuff done because I want to do a live today. And you're probably watching this video after the live because I don't want to, probably not going to upload it at the same time. So when I do them, I want to try to do them like 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. So if you're not familiar with my lives, and then I'll probably do them when I know nothing else is going on in the house, like Jan's went to work, just so there's not as much, there's no noise. You really, keep it more quiet-ish so you can work with me. So that's the goal of the videos. So or they'll be sporadic depending on like Jan's schedule and what have you. So just to keep the house quiet, because if she's here, she's going to be doing stuff and making noise and whatever. So, and having me do stuff and make noise and whatever. So when I'm here by myself, I can just get into that zone. So I might as well share that zone with you guys. And let's go. All right. Let's see what we got here. All right, this might take a minute because there's some lots here. And actually, I'll go ahead and do this one first since it's right here and I just pulled it or brought it down. Whoops. And you'll actually see this piece if she don't edit it out in Kristen's video, Roll Squirrel, in the thrifting video, because this was one of the items when we were doing the thrifting challenge that I'm like, it's some Rush 8-tracks can go for good money. I kind of didn't, I'm like on the fence with this because it's not like, one of their super big albums, so I didn't know. So I think in the video I was hoping to get like 20 to 25 out of it. But I put it up for 14 and accept an offer for $8 this morning. So only $8. But yeah, so I just put that up last night. One of the 50-ish items I put up during yesterday's busy day. And thank you guys, all the new people coming in, and of course all the OGs and everyone in between. Appreciate all the support. My last video has gone up quicker and bigger than normal, so that's much appreciated. So thank you guys. It's pretty kick-ass. Kick-ass. This sold for, like I said, $8 and headed to Dana Point, California. Dana Point, California. You like the... I found this, and I've been waiting to try to find a pair of pants that match the plaid, so I finally found one on vacation, the pants, and then I've got some like little stocking socks that match too. Now I just need to find a hat that matches. So, all right. Whoops, turn it on, James. It's the beauty of life. It's the beauty of everything. Did Adrian not do a print up last night? Hopefully he took a tote upstairs or something and it's there. That's gonna stink. So with stamps, you have to do it before midnight. All right, Cape Cod beer. I think I put that up in the last live. Sold for $12.50. Headed to Johnstown, New York. Speak the English language, James. Speak. I am a bit crowded right here, but that's a good thing. It's a good thing on a good ship, lollipop. That ain't age defining, is it? On a good ship, lollipop. I don't even know who does that though. Is that Shirley Temple? On a good ship, lollipop. Yep, Shirley Temple. Okay. Oh my God, that's actually before my time. All right, let's get this. This is going to England. NRA Winnington hat. Sold for $8. Yeah, so it's kind of weird how, I don't know, just feels like my, with all the good sales coming in, flowing in, and the YouTube picking up a little bit, and doing the thrifting challenge and what have you, and then getting an actual endorse, this whole sponsorship maybe thing. Feels like things are picking up a little bit. It's kind of cool. Kind of cute. All right. Oh man. Come on, pirate ship. It's like fa la 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 la, man. Oh, let me take this call. All right, that was Jan calling. She always gets kind of flustered with the GPS system. She'll have two going and she questions them both, and they kind of both take her different directions. So she basically flusters herself. So she was calling to make sure she was going the right direction to go to Fairview Heights to work today. She's going over to Illinois. All right. And she's a pharmacist in Missouri, but she also has a license in Illinois and Texas. So she works for CVS, and she mostly 99% of the time it's in the Schnucks stores. So she travels around. All right, Team Hoyt USA, which is an archery thing. I always tell you about archery stuff. Archery brands always sell well, or sell quick, or sell consistently. Sold for $9.50, headed to Arlington, Washington. So one thing about the lives that I want to try to do is I saw somebody get scared every time they hear. And that's going to be the loudest part of the live. So when I'm doing hats and stuff to get the lint off. So maybe I'll just tear a bunch off before I start the live to kind of minimize it at least to some. So I'm trying to do little things here and there to make it better since it's new, obviously. So but I need to stop talking so much and get to work. I got 3 hours to finish this and get it to the post office, which shouldn't be a problem. Shouldn't be a problem. Unless I have like a heart attack or something in between. Could you imagine being live on video and something like that happens? Crazy. Crazy for feeling. I don't know that. That's Patsy Cline, right? Crazy for feeling so lonely or something. Product of Trout Lodge, YMCA of the Ozarks hat. Sold for $9, headed to Fort Worth, Texas. Fort Worth, Texas. That's where Jan's brother actually lives. I always try to get him to talk because he works for Skunk Works, Boeing Skunk Works. Give me some secrets, man. Tell me what's going on. What about those UFOs? Did you help build those? On a good ship, Lollipop. What the hell's wrong with the music in my head today? All right, and this was a fireman thing, right? What did I put in? Or is this part of a lot? Probably part of a lot. I don't see it. That's what I'm kind of trying to decipher here. What's part of a lot and what's not. All right, we've got this women's sequined St. Louis Cardinals baseball cap. Sold for $9. Headed to Pana, Illinois. Pana. Ooh, I just put that up the other day. And that was... that had a broken snapback, too. Proof that even broken snapback... No, that was... Oh, that had that big tear in it. That's right. But yeah, even broken snapbacks or tears in hats. Tears in hats are usually a good thing. But where this was, I questioned it. I mean, it can be fixed if you know what you're doing, and it's a good hat. So we'll do that one next. Man, I love what I do. I don't say that to myself enough. I love what I do for a living. To never take it for granted. Never take it for granted. Just have to remind myself more often. So this sold for $13.50, and I priced it low because of the rip. Headed to Enos, Texas. It's a cool black Harley Davidson hat that don't have any sponsor on it, like a location. So those always usually do a little bit better if they don't have a location on them. But as you can see right here, it's kind of separated from the bill a little. So I lowered the price, and then my 30% kicked in. So somebody got a good deal if they can fix it. I do think. Every once in a while. Now, sometimes I just trip out, man. And today's one of those days I'm tripping out. And I'm talking a lot now because I'm going to be I can't have my music playing today since I'm doing the live, and I won't be talking. So I'm doing a lot of talking in this video. But, dude, I'm just a freaking little Hoosier kid from the alleys of South St. Louis City. I mean, come on. And look what's going on with my life. It's pretty kick-ass. It's looking like for a second month in a row, I'm going to be making $1,000 on YouTube. How freaking crazy is that? That within itself is crazy. And that's all because of you guys. Thank you for watching the videos and liking them and commenting them and getting them out there. Totally freaking appreciate it. I really do. And if I ever start sounding like I'm taking that for granted, like, wake me up, please. Smack me. Virtually word smack me, please. Because that's just freaking, it blows my mind. All right, we got this colorful plaid golf tees hat sold for $9.60, headed to Higganum, Connecticut, something of that nature. What I should do is just, if I can't pronounce it, even if it's wrong, just say it with confidence. And if you've never heard of it, you'll believe me, right? I can't do that. I can't fake it. That's not me. They always say, fake it till you make it. That's not me. And they always say, don't act like it's your first time there. All excited. But hell, I get excited on the 10th time there. How can I not get excited on the first time doing something, So that'll never be me. Yes, another one, finally. Kick ass. Yes. I never heard from the person who made the comment we going on a year now yet, maybe? When I bought all that canceled cruise line, Jazz Cruise Line stuff in 2021 or whatever that was canceled. Saying he said, or he and or she said, we all make mistakes, just admit it or something like that. I'm like, it's only a mistake if I don't make any money back within a year. And another one sold. So sold for $950, headed to Santa Cruz, California. Consistent sales, and I probably got 300 of these things left. At $10 a pop, that's $3,000 over however long it takes to sell them. And that's the foundation of my business. Foundation, the word I like best. Not bread and butter, foundation. Foundation material. Foundation products that will just consistently sell over time. With a nice average everyday sale. And that's one question I get asked several times. It's like, how do I know when eBay's having issues? And it's because of stuff like that and everything else you see in this video. If you're, some people may look at this and just think it's junk or whatever, but it's very consistent daily sales. It's what I built the foundation of my business on. And especially for the last, 6 years with taking care of my dad when I couldn't really leave. I could go over the bins for an hour and a half and get back here so he's not alone, Or not really not alone, but I wouldn't leave him alone, but so that somebody else in the house didn't have to have responsibility for him for a very long time, So I didn't want to put that burden on the boys or Jan as much, I wanted to minimize it as much as possible. So it was my responsibility. So, but they helped out super great, obviously. Super great. Super great. Can't say enough for their help over the 6 years. All right. Stop it. Collect. Next subject, please. Sorry. I've been trying to not think about it too much. All right, vintage stone, army style hat, sold for $9, headed to Tucker, Georgia. Change the thought, James. Change the thought. Some people like to think that being emotional about things is a weakness, but I guarantee you never want to see me pissed off. You never want to go there. You never want to cross that line, because I'll play nice to a certain point. I remember as a kid in school being bullied, and they started learning over time that if I'm standing there and you start seeing tears come out of my eyes, you ain't going to get somebody running. You're going to get somebody who's going to that next level of extreme. So back off. Mama Bear hat. Sold for $9.50, headed to Gray, Georgia. So, for some reason, there's just that one incident where the first time that happened just sticks out in my mind, where somebody said, dude, he's got the tears rolling. You better back off. Back when I was a little nard. Always been a believer in expressing yourself fully. The moments are better that way, you know? It's hard to appreciate the good moments if you don't feel the bad moments, I guess you could say. So, all right, let me see what's going on here. All right, we got some pants. I gave her a good deal because she wanted to buy them for a Christmas gift. So I'm like, all right, you're pulling at my heartstrings with your message. So she only had $30 to spend on them. Some Juicy Couture pants. My pants have been, like I said, my pants are freaking, I don't know why I just stopped putting up pants. They've always been the best sell-through rate for me. And I've got at least 3 pairs here. And yesterday morning when I was over there, I piled up on pants. I'm like, denim, jeans, pants here, pants, grab. I grabbed a bunch of, because I'm not big on denim names per se. I like using words I don't normally use. I don't even know if it's the right place to put that word, per se. But so I grabbed some names that I didn't recognize, more as a learning tool. So definitely going to pick up the pants game. So Juicy Couture, of course I know that name. Women's pants. So I gave her accepted an offer for $20 plus the $10 shipping. Headed to Santa Monica, California. So yeah, if you're new to my channel, all the prices I give do not include the shipping that I charge. I still got stuff selling. It's a beautiful thing. Maybe check for any offers, no offers. But there was a blank space overnight between 12 p.m. and 5 a.m. where nothing came through. So it looked like they did some light maintenance or something overnight. But it don't look like it's hurt anything because we're at 7:25 right now. And I've already got $172 on the day. So not bad at all for overnight being quiet for several hours. So hopefully that'll keep up throughout the day like it did yesterday. Before yesterday I was only averaging like $800 a day. And then yesterday was $1,250. So there. Oh man, gotta love life, man. Just experiencing everything. Just the goods and the bads and just the whole picture. That's why I've always been thankful for starting at the bottom in life. When you're at the bottom, starting at the bottom, you got 2 choices. You can accept it and stay there, like so many people did that I know and that I grew up around. Or you can go up. All right, this has been in storage for so long. Where did I put it under? Let me find it here. It's stuck in the way, like I said. I don't know. What is this thing under? So it didn't have a name. Let's see if I can find it here quicker. There. Okay, so it does have a name. Solitaire. So this has been in storage forever, and I finally put it up. I don't know how long ago. Maybe 6 months ago, but it's a vintage kids jacket with 2 hats. So very cool piece. So we got that on the front. And this was found at the bins a long time ago, a very long time ago. But that, see, I'll probably have to put these in a box. So we got hat number 1. Got a snap on it. And then the hat number 2 with the ear flaps and stuff. So, very cool thing. I took an offer for $29. Headed to McKinley, Texas. So, very cool piece. I like it. I like it. This is something I would want to wear if I was a kid. If this was in the thrift store when we went shopping and I got to pick it out, I'd be like, yeah, give me that. When we went shopping for new clothes, new to me clothes. Let me grab a box. A box. A box. This should work just fine. Just fine. Sometimes I look back on my life and I don't feel I was always the nicest person because I was very out for myself, just trying to get out of my situation. So like, I'm always trying to be better, be a good person. And been trying to do that for years. And I feel I do okay with it, I try. I can't remember the last time I did anything that was, well, probably maybe 3 years ago I did something very asshole-ish or something, but I try not to be. So but every once in a while I'll have a flashback and like, man. And I guess that's good because it keeps me making sure that I'm not an asshole to people, or because I don't need to be, I guess I didn't need to be as a teenager and in my 20s. But maybe to a certain level I needed to be to get out of, the situation I was in. It had to be about me getting the hell out, Of course, you could always do things better, but you should always learn from your past too. So if you felt like you did bad things or acted in bad ways or said bad things to people or didn't care as much as maybe you should have, or whatever the case, however you kind of view it, I guess it's good to hold on to that, knowing that you could have been nicer, you could have been a better person, because then that helps you stay grounded and keep trying to be a better person, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm talking too much. All right, 12 by 9 by 6. I don't know. 12 by 9 by 6. 12 by 9 by 6. That's why I never hold nothing against people. If people are mean to you, whether you're out in public or in traffic, I never, if people are mad or get upset, like my first comment is like, I get it. I understand. You're having a bad day, or I don't even say that, but in my mind, I'm thinking, well, you're having a bad day. You got something going on that I don't know about. No big deal. It's cool, I'm not taking it personally. I get it, you know. And I hope people from my youth, and most of them do, I think, that I still know of and talk to, and who are still, you know, always kind of praising me for where I am today and stuff. So I guess I wasn't as bad as maybe I thought I was. You know what I mean? If you still have the people who you thought maybe you were bad to or didn't care enough about, still reaching out and go, I'm proud of you, and et cetera, you know? So. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. What are you talking about, James?
I don't know. I'm just here. I just work here. I don't know what I'm doing.
Willie Nelson on vinyl. Sold for $6. Headed to Hawaii. Oh, where did I tell you? McKinley, Texas is where that coat went to. I guess I'm just talking about everything random today just because I'm having a very retrospective day on all the cool stuff that's happening because of you guys and YouTube, and I don't know, just having, like, you know, like I say never live in the past, but never forget it, you know. They always some people say, you know, never revisit the past. I like revisiting the past because you learn from the past, you know, and it keeps you grounded. If you had, you know, a rough path, or, you know, whatever the case may be, if you pay attention to the past, that's why I don't like the fact of canceling the past. I'm not a fan of Christopher Columbus either, you know, but don't cancel it. Call it Columbus Day / you know, call the day 2 days and Native American Day. Call it both. There's no law that says you can't. I mean, you can do whatever the hell you want to do. It's life, you know. So being part Native American, sure, I don't like, and I used to say it all the time growing up before it was a thing, you know, about Christopher Columbus he invaded this land, or whatever the case may be, you know. But never ever cancel it. Never, because you lose the history, and when you lose the history, you lose the lessons, you know. You don't want to do that. And there's too many ignorant humans, and by ignorant I mean uneducated, the proper term, humans who have a voice that is listened to nowadays, I guess you could say, because of social media, you know. And I just hope that those humans, as they grow older and get more experience, learn those things, you know what I mean? And they don't just stay ignorant, because it seems like so many people just want to stay ignorant, you know, want to stay uneducated, want to not learn about things, whether that's history or current events, or not doing research, you know. Like, I would never share news stories or memes because I don't know if they're true unless I do the research, you know. But I've always been a rational person where, you know, I'm never one side and another. I am what's right or what's wrong by my viewpoint, by my, you know, standards, by my experiences. But that doesn't make it right or wrong from your viewpoints and your standards and the way you've experienced life, you know? Too many people need to be more, not worldly, but just more lifey. They need to experience life a whole lot more, you know, before you can. Hell, I feel like I have some decent experience with life, but I'm not going around going to make decisions and, you know, come down on other people because of a belief or a thought or whatever the case may be. James, you're never going to get this stuff done if you keep talking. I know. Let's knock out one of these lots. Oh, and they're both going to England too. 2 different people. All right, so let's knock out some of these lots real quick here, because I'm going to have to box them up. So first we've got going to England. We got, are you ready for a mix lot? Yeah, a mix lot. And the whole lot, ooh, within this lot is a $70 cassette. Holy crap. So this lot, without shipping, $176.37. That, this here is literally the dream lot. Why I do what I do, because I've dreamed of people doing lots like this. I get lots all the time, whether it's 2 CDs or 4 CDs or even 12 hats. But those mixed lots, that's why I do my store the way I do. That's why I don't believe in making separate stores. This is why I don't believe in making separate stores for different categories, etc., etc. This is my dream lot. Why I built my store the way I built it. All right, so let's get into this. We've got a $70 cassette, Tragically Hip, Live Between Us. $70 right there. Then we've got Frog Togs green hat. I put this up in the live the other day. That sold for $15. This is the beauty I was talking about at the beginning. Wisconsin Badger hat sold for $21. Look at that beauty distressed hat. Wow. I love this stuff. Look at that. I love it. This is a dream lot for Redoption Agency. .com. All right, and we got a Rams hat that's been in the store for 2.5+ years. Part of this dream lot. Another piece of it. That's why I don't care how long an item sits in the store. Sold for $7.50. Another distressed hat. An energy, or is it a water? Interfab? Interrefab? I don't know. Stop trying to pronounce this stuff. Sold for $15. Nice distressed coming off the end there. Love that. We've got a nice faded distressed Cardinals cap. Sold for $13. Look at the fade on that baby. Love it. God, I'm glad I'm not the only one who loves this style and this stuff after it's been worn, you know? Love that. And last but not least, right? Yes. We've got a pair of Lucky Brand denim jeans sold for $35. So that is a biggity bam right there. That is the ultimate dream lot for me. Sure, it could have threw in a DVD or CD to make it even better, but that right there. 3 different items. Hats, cassette, pants. It's a beautiful thing. Let me see if I can find another one of these boxes. I should have more of these. 12 by 9 by 6s should work. 12 by 9 by 6. Yeah, yeah, boy, the dream life. Whoa, dream, Jameser. You ever used to do that? I used to do that all the time. Insert your name in songs when you're singing them. Am I the only one that does that? Whoa, James Weaver. Through the night. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Make sure it's all there. James is in the jungle. He's got fun and games. See, you know I talk too much when my scale turns off. All right, England. So we go pirate ship. What was it, $176? Hopefully I'm not off on the shipping amount. Let's see. 12 by 9 by 6. 3, 6. Used hats. Should I put other things in there too? Hats, pants, cassette. Never had to do like on the customs form more than one thing. 176, 3, 6. What did I charge for shipping there? $45, $34, 35 basically. So, cool. Cool beans, bro. I love it. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. I'm not a country fan, hence the sarcastic sound in my voice as I sung that song. At least not that country. I have respect for the old country that my dad and mom used to listen to. Let me get a box for this puppy so I can get it out of the way. Whoa, dream weaver. I just put this up. This was part of the live. I already had the draft and everything done, but I listed it on the live show. Peter Pan. Pulled this out of storage when I was looking for toys for Christmas to list and stuff. So sold for $32, headed to New Orleans. Ooh, you'll fit in there. No, not quite. All right, let me go find a little good box for this puppy. Will you fit in one of these? Nope. I didn't get the thick ones. I didn't get the thick ones. Dreamweaver. Oh, the songs that are stuck in my head today. All right. I need you to close. I need you to close. Oh, dream. Stop it, James. Dang. Don't want to hear that song no more. It's one of those songs that just won't go away when it's in your head very easily. I hope I don't have. I guess when I pull, I'm probably just gonna have to pull what I have to that has to go out today and save the rest for later. This is a long old video, ain't it? Because it's divided up. All right, 1 and 2. $15, $10, $5. Oh, not 6, 5. Peter Pan is off to Never Never Land. Bam. My boxes are piling up. Let me get these out of the way. Set them someplace else. Please leave over here. Oh, might as well get this out of the way since it'll probably fit in another one of those same boxes that I shipped everything else in. This is a Waco microscope in a bag. So it's a little microscope, with some slides and stuff. I won't take it all out. I'll let you look in there. So, don't remember where I got this. If this was in a bins or it was a honey hole item. If it was a honey hole, I probably wouldn't have paid no more than a couple bucks for it. Sold for $25. Headed to Annapolis, Maryland. So let me grab another one of those boxes. Well, I'm thankful the box finds are easy today. Just walking in, grabbing, getting out. Not having to search too hard for one. That fit. It's actually a little big, but we'll stuff it. Get in there. And do not come back. Go to your new home. Run, my child, run. 12, 9, 6. Stop popping up like that. You're a pain in the ass. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. He's gonna do what they say can't be done. He's got a long way to go, and it's short time to get there. I'm trying to change my song in my head. All right, let's get this other lot out of the way. If it's pulled. Yes, it is. All right, headed to England also. We've got, does it tell me how many pieces? Do I have to count them? Anyway, we got a lot of hats. So are you ready for a hat line? Yeah. And altogether sold for $68.50. We've got a fireman on this hat here. We've got, I put unknown shield logos. Is it unknown shield logo? This is an awesome lot. That's not a fireman, James. This is an awesome lot. Here's another example of perfection. So many people will pass up things they do not know, right? You're leaving money behind. I got this titled Unknown Paintball Logo. Unknown cross logos. Unknown. Unknown bird logo. Unknown sun logo. This was a no boundaries. I broke the mold there. Okay. And then is this part of it? Yes. Unknown crest logo. And I just put up, this was Immaculate Conception on the back. All the unknowns. I didn't know what they are. Somebody either does or doesn't care. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hats for a total of $68.50. Biggity bam. a beautiful thing, I'm telling you. It really is. I would like your comments on this, seriously. Since you guys watch more videos than I do, because I don't really watch any, unfortunately, don't have the time too much. But do any other resellers show you stuff like that? Seriously, for real. Let me know if they do, because I would want to follow them. So give me suggestions. Is there any other reseller on YouTube who is selling stuff that they have no idea what it is, but they're buying it and people are paying for it? Let me know, because I will respect them and subscribe to their channel. Because I got a feeling I'm the only one teaching this. It's just a feeling. I could be wrong. I guess maybe I'll use that as part of my title or thumbnail. Teaching you what other YouTubers or eBay or sellers or whatever will not. Or learn things here you will not learn elsewhere. So I'll play with that title today. I'll have to remember that. No offers are coming through. Sales are kind of okay, but no offers are coming through, which is kind of weird. It's not really too unexpected this time of year. We're at 15th of December. People just want to buy it and get it, as opposed to wait for somebody to respond to an offer, maybe. Just a little light theory there. All right, going to England. England. Boom. What was the value? 60. I do like the fact that I don't have to worry about the time really anymore. I don't know why I'm worried about the time. My phone will handle it now. Don't worry about it, James. You're getting ready to do a 5-hour live. Don't worry about the length of your video. Let's make that plural. Broke a nail. What? Oh. My scale keeps changing by 0.1. You happy now? No. Why you keep changing? Maybe it's just me. Maybe I keep clicking the wrong thing. All right. So I charged $23.99 for shipping. Actual shipping cost me $18.99. I always kind of try to, with prices, they consistently change. I always want to make sure that my combined shipping rates are still ahead of where they should be. That way, I'll know if there's like a little increase, whether or not I would have to increase my prices or not. All right, that's the lots out of the way. And we got another pair of pants. What are these under? Let's see. Oak? No. Jersey. There we go. All right, some Jersey brand outdoor camouflage pants. Got these from Storage. Found 2 pairs of similar, new with tags, different brands. But some hunting pants. But this is Jersey brand. Outdoor pants. Sold for $15, headed to Norcross, Georgia. got some t-shirts, or one t-shirt and one sweatshirt or hoodie. All right. We've got a football when they played at Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. T-shirt, sold for $10. Headed to Somerdale, New Jersey. I gotta say, the sales from last night overnight, almost like a nice, just a nice mix of a bunch of different stuff. I like that. I like it a lot. All right. Let's see here. We've got St. Louis Rams hoodie. Sold for $13. Headed to Riverside, California. I haven't seen my Rams guy in a long time, but I haven't put up I haven't really put up a lot of Rams stuff lately in my store. My Lee-Sun guy hasn't been around in a while either. He used to always come in and buy all those hats. Lee-Sun. Well, I remember he had to change IDs or something. And I still recognized him. But he hasn't been back in quite a while. Alrighty. The biggest hazard of being a reseller, breaking nails consistently. Breaking nails on my smooth, soft hands. Alright, we got some media here, it looks like. Don't you believe in miracles, baby? The Miracles, Love Crazy, on 8-track, sold for $7, headed to Jamaica, New York. There's a glam band from like the late 80s called Blondes, B-L-O-N-Z, and they got a song called Miracle. Man, I love that song. That's what I was just singing. Don't you believe in miracles, baby? Love that song. If you're not familiar with it and you like that type of music, you'll probably have to YouTube it, or because I don't think it's on Spotify. B-L-O-N-Z, Miracles. Great song. Great, great, great song. Ooh, that's another pair of pants he sold too, huh? Yes, definitely pull those. Pull another pair of pants. I likes it. I likes it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. 20 Favorite Hymns of Volume 2. Cassette sold for $6.30. Headed to Americus, Georgia. Don't you believe in miracles? You say. Next up, Speaking of foundation stuff, that whole Hastings buyouts I did when Hastings were closing. As you see, consistently still selling the Hastings music. All right, sold for $377. Headed to Lomita, California. And if you saw that, that was actually a new item, but it had a used sticker on it. The reasons for the record stores used to do that is because the actual new items you get from labels, they could be returned for credit for more stuff back in the day. So if you got a sealed one as a trade-in, you would sell it as a used because you didn't want it to go into your inventory as new and it, get sent back to the label or whatever. So. Buckwheat Zydeco, $350, headed to Chicago. Chi-Town, the Windy City. Blackhawks territory. Boo. Boo, Blackhawks. Boo. Gotta love those rivalries, though, with the Blues. Gotta love it. When both teams are doing well, anyway. When both teams are playing good, that is a nice rivalry. The Blues are just bad this year, so bad. I personally think it's because Perron is gone. I'm biased to Perron. Perron was my guy from the very beginning. He's been back 3 different times, right? And we just let him walk. Didn't even talk to him. And he was so dedicated to St. Louis, he came back 3 times. He was here 3 times. He loved it here. And when you let the most dedicated player, probably in St. Louis right now, not just hockey, dedicated to the city, current active player, let him go without even talking to him, that's going to kill morale, I would think, in the locker room. You're looking at this going, this dude killed it last year and the year before. Played awesome. One of the best on the team, score-wise, point-wise. And they let him walk without even talking to him. Do you really think they're going to care about me? I don't care. Whatever. Play. Earn my paycheck and go. My theory on why they're playing so bad. Because they got the talent. They're just not together. Either that or somebody in the locker rooms like a cancer, just not playing well with others. Where is this at? There it is. Christmas with Tex Benick, something like that, headed to Wilmington, Delaware. Cassette sold for $6. $6.29 to be exact. Like the knife. Exacto. No, not first class, James. Medium. Seal. A kiss from a rose. Not that song, but. Alright. Seal CD. CD single. Love's Divine. Sold for $377, headed to Casa Grande, Arizona. Casa Grande. Casa Grande. Hola, mi amo Jaime. ¿Y tú? That's all I remember from Spanish class in high school. Won't get me far if I'm ever dropped off naked in Mexico. I don't know why that would happen, but you never know. Never say never. Anything is possible if you believe. All right. Wayne Watson CD, Christmas. Wait, it's a cassette. He pulled the CD. Or let me make sure both of them didn't sell. Yes, Janet bought both of them. So she bought the CD and the cassette, but paid separately. Gotcha. So I need to go find. All right, there we go. Let me go grab this cassette. Oh, where is it at? It's in D34, which is right there. Don't you believe in miracles, baby? Wayne Watson, where you at? There you are. Alright. Okay, Janet, I got them both for you. Miss Jackson, if you're nasty. Nasty boys don't mean a thing. Oh, you nasty boys don't mean a thing about it. Alright. 6.5. So I did it on cassette, so I need to go find a CD on eBay and add the track aid. Save. Don't you believe in miracles, baby? Oh, I got a bunch of these, and actually one finally sold, huh? I got 75 of these remaining if you want to buy one. Oh, that's funny. It's one of those things where I see them at the bins. I think these came from like a Nashville bins or an Arizona bins a long time ago. It could have came from St. Louis bins. Who knows? I just remember picking up a bunch of bulk stuff at the Tennessee bins and at the Arizona bins a long time ago that sat around forever. I had tons of them that never sold. So they ended, and then I got them relisted. One of these actually sold. Sonic Reducer, Pranks and Moronities. Sealed CD. Sold for $8.80. Headed to Woodland, California. 75 left. I have a feeling I'll die before they'll all sell. Yes, I really do. Unless whoever that is becomes rich and famous and everybody wants to go back and buy their old material. The Plasticine Star. The Plasticine. Another Hastings. Like I said, new with the used sticker on there. Sold for $5.40. Headed to Roseville, Georgia. CD, the Lindstrom, the Contemporary Fix, sold for $5, headed to Merced, California. Now we got to start pulling stuff. So. Time to change up the view on this camera. And we'll get to pulling, pricing out, see what I need to pull. All right, let's go. All right, we've got this little Corvette diecast car. Sold for $6.30, headed to McHenry, Illinois. All right, some women's jeans. Rain, I believe. That's how you pronounce it. They sold for $18, headed to Dansville, New York. Pew, 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 pew. All right, a couple of robots. They're supposed to have remotes, but no remote. But still sold. Sold for $15, headed to Cambridge, Minnesota. Pew, 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 pew. All right, we got a couple, but I don't know you guys wanted to see these guys first. Aw. How can you not love that? She was making some weird noises last night, so at the middle of the night, I'm like hanging off the bed, patting her because their bed's right next to mine. So hope she's feeling all right. She seems okay. He's just a goof. He's so goofy when he runs. He's galloping around. Boop, 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 boop. After getting him, I understand calling a dog Goofy, the Disney thing, because he is so goofy when he runs. It's funny. It's awesome. All right, I need to get in here, so I'm gonna need both hands probably. Let's try not to. Let's do one hand. What am I looking for? James, Pittsburgh Steelers plaque. This has got to be it, right? Yes. I'm sorry if you can't see what I'm doing. I'm trying to do it with one hand. Boom. Oh my God, he's gonna drop it. He's gonna drop it. All right. We've got Pittsburgh Steelers. Where's it at? A sweatshirt that sold for $17.50. And then we're going over here to Z9 because I didn't even know I had this item in storage. I'm like, what? When I get pulled out a box. And I was like, holy crap, I can't believe I got this. There it is. Check this out. Beautiful piece right here. I'll let you see the name if you don't know already. Boom. Gucci. A nice Gucci tie. That sold for $45. Gotta love that. That's what I said. When I got 5 storage lockers, it ain't just junk. It ain't just all media stuck in storage. $45 Gucci tie. Didn't even know I had. Love it. Loves it. It's a beautiful thing. They're tired, I mean, more tired because we got up early today. We were up at 6 o'clock since I couldn't sleep. All right, and we're gonna end this video on the puppies. But first, something that you guys probably would just throw away or not even pick up at the bins or something. You could pick this up at the bins if they charge by inch, like they do with books and magazines. This would cost nothing. I probably picked this up at Foot Action. It's from 2000, so it's a 2000 catalog of Foot Action USA. So they got a bunch of sneakers and stuff in here. Boom. The questions. The old and ones. That's awesome. I picked up a pair of and one flip-flops yesterday. Yesterday evening at the Benz. So hopefully they'll be worth something. Figured since they're not around no more. But yeah. So this sold for, ooh, yes, the Kobe. Love those shoes. I don't have any more, but in my collection, I used to have about 4 or 5 different colorways of those. Let's see what else. I had a couple of colorways of those, the original ones. I had the white, red, and black, and actually I still got them. The white, red, and black, and the blue and Carolina blue and white. I still have those. I did not sell those. But anyway, sold for $8. Headed to... they just paid, so it's not on my stamps.com yet. Headed to Lakeland, Florida. So there you go. All right, got a lot in this video. So thanks everybody for watching. I appreciate it. And if you don't know about my lives, pay attention to my lives. If you want to join in and have some quiet work, if you will, Seems to be a popular thing, especially if you're alone listing and working. You can have some music playing in the background, and if you have a separate monitor, you can watch me work. All right, thanks everybody, and we shall see you in the next video. I'm disturbing him. I'm sorry.